for the next lesson.
Part 13,
Okay.
part 2. So it says the design of the study, what is the research question? It's basically saying, is there a difference between the mean wage of BYUI male students and female students?
Yeah.
And then state the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So the null hypothesis is that I wasn't sure how to write this.
I just said that the mean difference would equal 0 for the null, and the alternative is that the mean difference would not equal 0.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just
Okay.
said that they were like equal to each other, and then the other one was not equal to each other.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so describe the data collection procedures. I just said students were surveyed in a math class.
Yep.
So, yep.
Okay, for describing the data, for the men, I got that the mean was 11.94. The standard deviation was 10.49. And there was 88 of them. Then for the females, mean was 9.75, standard deviation 3.17, and there was 95.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So number 4, what type of hypothesis test is appropriate? I just put the independent sample hypothesis because group 1, which is men, and group 2, they don't relate whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then B, what are the requirements met for this test? I put down sample size is large for each sample, so we can so it's normal, and then it has to be the simple random sample.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Okay,
then,
so
go ahead.
okay, I just compute the test statistic. I got negative 1.836.
Okay, and so from my understanding, in the independent sample hypothesis, whatever, it could either be positive or negative, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah.
And then, so then when they're asking for the confidence level, like it could be, you know how you get two numbers, one's a negative, one positive, and I was reading through it and it says that it could be like switched the opposite. Let's say it's 0.18. It could, and then positive 4, and it could be the same. It could go like negative 4 and positive 1.8, and they still be the same.
Yeah.
I'm just checking if I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so degrees of freedom then is 98.236, and then the computer p-value and compare it to the alpha level. So I got 0.069, and that is greater than the alpha level, which was 0.05.
Yep.
And then, so fail to reject, and then I just kind of restated that again. And then H, so the confidence interval I got, they were like opposite of the ones they gave, and so I said negative 0.176 and then 4.529. And then for I said insufficient evidence to accept because 0 is included in the interval.
I have a question about that. What do they mean by 0 is included in the confidence interval? I don't understand that part.
Yeah, so since the interval ranges from like a negative number to a positive number, 0 is included in there, and so like 0 is the mean.
Because it's going from a negative, so it has to pass 0 before it hits the positive, therefore 0. Okay. Because I was like, what does it mean 0 is included? I was so confused. Okay. It makes a lot more sense now.
Uh-huh.
So for 5, what action do you said you'd take? So would it be like that he needs to go get a random sample?
Yeah, I
Or,
said take a different sample or take an SRS
yeah,
because I feel like with a different sample they obviously get different results.
yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. You guys on the quiz?
Yep.
Okay, so what requirement must be checked when conducting a
Yeah.
hypothesis test comparing two means with independent sample? So a sample random was drawn from each population of barks is normally just for each group. Isn't it A and B?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what they mean by that. Barks, whatever.
It's bar X. So the mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Number 4, the test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples. That would be a t-score, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Two samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group 1 determines which subjects will be in group 2, or knowing which subjects which are in group 1 tells you nothing about which. Oh, yeah, it's the second one. It's the tells you nothing about that.
Okay. Then for question 6 through 11, paste the values in the software. This data represents sample. Okay. Okay. I don't want to read all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I know. We don't really need to.
Yeah.
Wait, to find the degree of freedom, we going to analyze the compare means and then go into the independent sample test. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. But
Wait,
what do
and
we,
then the group. What?
yeah, what do we do for the grouping variable? I'm not sure.
Hmm.
One second here. do we just go group 1, group 2? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how to do this.
Let's see. Go back into the reading. It says.
I know that when you do the group define group, it's like, let's say row 1 is mix of like dealers and sellers. That's how you. But here, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's not mixed, it's like separate completely. I don't know how to do that. Oh my gosh, my throat is going to kill me. Because for the prep work, they're also, I don't know, like, how the heck?
All right. Well, I might have figured something out. So I just put them in the same column, all of them, and then for 20 of them, I just typed like a 1, and then the second, like the last 20, I just typed a 2, and then I did it like we did in the prep work, where it's like the top part you just put in the first column, and the second part you put in the second column, and then do the define, and then I just did 1 for the first one and 2 for the second one.
Oh, like the recoding or whatever?
Yeah, so I was able to get maybe something.
That part, yeah, that
Wait,
part
how did
confused
you
me.
do it?
Yeah, so I just put them all in the same column,
How
and then
did you differentiate it?
yeah, so for the first, because there's 20 of each, and so for 20 of them, I just typed a 1 in the second column next to the first 20, and then the second one, I just put it in the same column as the first, but, you know, and then
I see.
number 2, and that was my differentiation.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but the way they gave it to us, it's not really possible to use an independent.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm still confused on how to do the recode. So when you have them all in one column,
Uh-huh.
how do you do that? I'm just...
Okay, so when you go to like the independent samples t-test, and then you pick the second column to go in grouping variable, and then underneath you do define groups, and so and it just says use specified values. Group 1 I just typed 1, and group 2 I just typed a 2, and that's all I did.
Oh wait, you still need... Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 38 for the degree of freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah?
That's what I got too.
Yep, me too.
So 38.000?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
What is the sample standard deviation for list 2?
So that is 206.637.
Yep.
206.37?
637.
Oh yeah, okay. They have the same meaning and whatever.
Okay, and number 8, the test statistic would be negative 0.434?
Yep.
Wait, where are you guys getting that at?
So did you calculated the independent variable statistics? Or the Okay, so it's under independent samples test box. It's just under the T. Right next to the DF.
I got 0.000.
For T?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure then. Unless there's like some
I don't know.
minimal error that you didn't do right or something. I'm not sure.
So what was the value again? What was the T value?
Negative 0.434.
What did you guys say that the T value was?
As the what?
0.4. Sorry, you got cut out.
That's okay.
The T.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Yeah, negative 0.434.
Negative 0.434.
Yep.
The p-value... P-value, I got 1. I might be wrong, though, because I probably did put this in wrong.
I got 0.666.
Yeah, that's what mine says, too.
Okay, I probably calculated or printed it wrong.
Yeah, that's okay.
So what's our level of significance again? 0.10. So then it is 0.6. So do we
So
reject?
We would fail to reject.
Fail to
Fail to
reject.
reject.
Suppose your alternate hypothesis is mu equals 1.
So it's not equal.
Not equal. Oh, mu is not equal to mu2. Is this...
Okay, there we go.
What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Would it be fail to reject?
I think so.
Yeah, that would be my best guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna plug this in again.
Yay, more data.
Yep.
Oh man, it's frozen on me.
Okay, have you put in all the info?
Yeah.
My SPSS failed on me.
Oh no. Okay, when we
Go ahead.
when we compute like the independent samples test, do we use the first? Because they give you like two t-values or two values for the t-score. Do we use the first one or the second one?
We usually use a. It says in the tutorial that you use the bottom row.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it does say that. I just looked.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
I think we might have had different answers then for the problem before this.
Okay.
At least for one. I think the test statistic was different.
All right. So we might have to go back and redo it.
Yeah. Okay, so for number 12, The appropriate alternative hypothesis would just be that they do not equal.
Yeah, that's what I think. And then the test statistic.
I got for the T.
Uh-huh.
I got 0.845.
Yep. That's what I got too.
Oh, good. I did it right this time.
Yeah. And then the p-value 0.410.
Yep.
Correct.
Great. And then let's see, what was the
So level of significance is 0.05, so we failed to reject.
Yep.
And okay, and for the 95% confidence interval, negative 2.204 and 5.137.
Yeah.
So you said to go back and do the other problem again, right?
Yeah, I want to go back and
Yeah.
Okay.
just to, at least just to, you know, double check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then I got 37.996.
Okay, I'm almost there.
For the degree of.
Yeah, degrees of freedom for, number 6.
Okay, give me one moment.
Okay.
You got 37.996?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Test statistic is the same. P-value is the same.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, so you guys said that you guys got what? 37.
37.996.
Yeah.
And then the standard deviation, so the 206.637.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the test, whatever the t-value is, negative 0.434.
Yeah.
And then the p-value is still the same as 0.666.
Yep.
Okay, shall we submit this?
Sure.
Oh, here's the p-value.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like... Wait. Who's asking? Oh, because our alternative hypothesis was either it's saying that it's MU1 is less than, so isn't that just like a one-sided? So then we'll need to take the p-value and divide it in half.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The alternative
okay.
hypothesis is less than and not an equal.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, we are done.
So for next week, when can you guys meet?
Next week, I think I can meet Saturday. I don't work Saturday next week.
I don't work Saturday next week either.
Okay. Then.
As long as it's not super early in the morning.
All right, then let's do like
a party the night before.
Okay. Do you guys want to do like 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. Or we can do 11 if you want.
And that's November 1st, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you guys rather do 11?
Probably.
Okay. That'll work out. Great.
That's lesson 14 and lesson 15. Okay.
Yep.
We'll see you guys at 11.
Good.
All right.
Have a good week.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.